Happy Lunar New Year's! It's the year of the snake this year. It looks like it's snowing, but it's not actually. It's just really cold around this area anyways. And what did I read today? How about this one? I guess usually in the New Year's, people celebrate, they drink and so forth, but this story apparently deals with somebody flying a drone who was drunk, and it was a first of its kind of sort in terms of the type of punishment that this guy should get, I suppose. So apparently this was a recent case in Sweden where, as mentioned, it kind of set a legal precedence for drone operations under the influence of alcohol. Apparently on January 28, 2025, a 55-year-old man was convicted of flying a drone while intoxicated during the Classic Car Week in Rättvik, Sweden. What is that? Some kind of race, for example, or event, I'm guessing? So with that said, it sounded like they kind of took a hybrid approach to it, similar to how they're thinking, okay, it's a quote vehicle of sorts, so we gotta look at the laws on how they punish people who drive like literally cars and all that. But eventually it says the district court chairman Karen Hellman provided insight into the ruling, saying it's an aircraft. Even if it flies on its own, it's controlled by someone on the ground and can fall from a great height and harm someone. So the court applied the penalty scale typically used for drunk driving with a car to this case, and as a result the man was sentenced to pay 32,000 kroner in daily fines. So the man basically admitted to flying the drone during the event. His blood alcohol content was apparently 0.69 at the time of the incident, and it says a temporary flight ban was actually imposed during that time when the police discovered the drone. And it said basically this case highlights the evolving legal landscape surrounding drone operations and the potential consequences of operating these devices while under the influence of alcohol. That's really fascinating to think about, because if you think about it too, like here with that quote saying, hey, it's a quote aircraft, a lot of places, they don't care about the weight of a drone. So imagine literally in some cases where somebody's flying a toy, like, I don't know, 15 grams or 20 grams or something like that. Imagine they're goofing off at some party and they're flying a drone, and let's just say they, I don't know, they hurt someone. Maybe the drone went right into someone's eye by accident or something like that. Would you charge them as if it was a vehicle, like in that sense? So it's kind of interesting again because there's not much case law to actually determine what to do, and it's so broad in general. What would you think in this case here? And with all that news recently of DeepSeek AI and how apparently their platform is just as good as something like a ChatGPT, except theirs is a lot cheaper and is open source. Apparently there's more companies coming out now claiming, hey, they have something even better. It makes you wonder what is going on. This one here says, AI showdown, Alibaba claims its new model beats DeepSeek and ChatGPT. Alibaba is essentially like what, China's version of, I guess, Amazon, I guess you could say. It says here, the Chinese e-commerce giant Alibaba released a new artificial intelligence model on Wednesday and claims it outperforms its rivals, DeepSeek. The timely announcement comes after Chinese AI startup DeepSeek rattled the markets on Monday and prompted a tech-led sell-off in the US and Europe after the company claimed its AI is more cost-effective and performs better than leading US models. Alibaba now claims its new AI model, Qwen 2.5 Max, and open source, is even more impressive than the DeepSeek, putting pressure on its domestic and overseas rivals. The e-commerce giant said Qwen 2.5 Max is also able to outperform OpenAI's GPT-4 and Meta's Llama 3.1 405B. Alibaba's share price was up 1.2% at the time of writing, with its stock up 25% in 6 months. Investors will be keeping an eye on how the AI dominance quest plays out as the competition heats up between the tech titans. It's almost like they just pulled the rug right from underneath these organizations, I guess. But with that said, some people are claiming they just stole, I guess, work from other places. Like this one saying, OpenAI is probing whether DeepSeek used its model to train new chatbot. And why this was kind of interesting is because with organizations like OpenAI, people are claiming they are unethical, where they're stealing, quote, I guess, copyrighted material to train their AIs and so forth. And some are saying, well, if this is the case where those companies are stealing their, I guess, work and data, they're just returning the favor. That's what some people are claiming anyways, but that seems kind of odd, isn't it, with the recent news in this way? It seems almost like it's a PR stunt of sort. Alright, see you guys later.